Maybe you've heard the saying that rules without relationship equals rebellion. Well, that's certainly the case in the lives of many rebellious teens, but it's also true in the lives of some of us who have seen God as a mean taskmaster and maybe even this giant rule giver in the sky. We hear all of the things that He says we cannot do, and it's easy for us to believe the lie that He's just trying to keep us from enjoying life. Therefore, we rebel and live our lives the way we want, following our own set of rules, following our own heart and its desires. You know, if the Old Testament prophet Jeremiah, whom God used mightily to warn the Israelites, can be trusted, and I believe that he can, we must understand that our heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure, and only the Lord truly knows what's happening inside of it. You know, I've come across some pretty good deceivers and liars in my lifetime, and maybe you have too. The destruction that they can leave behind really can do a lot of damage. But Jeremiah is warning us that our heart is even more deceitful and can cause even more damage than those that we've known in our lives. Yes, our heart is deceitful above all things. So if we can't trust our heart, and we don't want to have anything to do with a God that we perceive as trying to keep us from happiness, we really find ourselves in a bind, don't we? But is it possible that our heart has deceived us into believing the lie that God doesn't have our best interest in His heart? Is it possible that our heart has created a God, little g, after our own image and is preventing us from getting to know the one true God? Oh yes, it's very possible, and it's very likely, especially if you find yourself today running to anything or anyone else for comfort. You see, if we really had a relationship with God and really got to know who He really is, we would see just how much He loves us and just how much He wants and has provided what's best for us. So will you run today to Him? Don't try to abide by His rules without seeking a relationship, because that will only lead to rebellion.